cannot be blamed for the inability of Yoko to do its job.
We should be looked at as whistleblowers, and that every information Yoko needed to start investigation, the OSP had provided.
Also in this bulletin, Electoral Commission takes on Imani Gunn as Vice President for allegedly peddling falsehood on obsolete BVDs and BVRs.
But the main concern is that I know money to be think tanks. If care is not taken, they become talk tanks.
Meanwhile, with barely 24 hours to begin the much-anticipated voter registration exercise, we hear from prospective first-time voters in the first episode of Just Turned 18.
Oh, I'm very excited actually because I get to also have the opportunity to vote and select the leader.
Now I have the opportunity to use my time to bring someone into power.
In business,
I'm confident of June board meeting to approve disbursement of $360 million to Ghana following significant progress made on the external debt restructuring.
And these more with me coming up in this bulletin. I'm Amisi Nyamiche Thompson. Details now. The Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Godfrey Adame, is accusing the Office of the Special Prosecutor of withholding information on investigations it conducted into the source of money seized from the home of former Water and Sanitation Minister Cecilia Dapaah. The AG is also questioning why the OSP has not disclosed the outcome of its trans-border investigation with the FBI into an allegation of money laundering involving her. Last week, the AG directed the Yoko to discontinue investigation, describing the OSP's directive as baseless. According to Mr. Dame, the OSP owes the public an explanation.
The OSP have having investigated those transfers from the United States of America. Clearly knew the sources of the money. So even the sources of the money, for me, are known to the OSP. And the public ought to demand from the OSP his indication as to the sources of those monies. Because indeed, the OSP has come up with the conclusion that the transfers to the United States of America, which he came by pursuant to those transboundary investigations with the FBI. Clearly, the transfers will indicate the sources. So he knew the sources. So I really find even the referral to Yoko unnecessary in the circumstances. Has anybody sought to find out from the special prosecutor what those transfers actually entailed, or who did those transfers and the volumes of those transfers?
Well, the Office of the Special Prosecutor is fighting back, insisting it provided all relevant information to Yoko to aid in the investigation. Samuel Apiadako is the Director of Research Strategy and Communications with the OSP.
The docket we gave to Yoko, if you go through it very well, especially the statements we took from suspects and witnesses, you notice that there is every indication for you to be able to follow the man, because these people have stated as to whether Madame Dapaah could have had such monies or not. We should be looked at as whistleblowers, and that every information Yoko needed to start investigation, the OSP had provided.
And here's Samuel Apiadako, Director of Research, Strategy and Communication with the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Still on the OSP, the Electoral Commission says it is fully cooperating with the Office of the Special Prosecutor to investigate the attempted bribery of electoral officers by Member of Parliament for Kwadaso, Professor Kingsley Nyako, during last week's Ejiso parliamentary by-election. Director of Electoral Services, Dr. Sribo Kweku, told Joy News the Commission is committed to getting to the bottom of the case.
The election was held on Tuesday when they appeared at the office. And I went and met the OSP people there, interrogating our people. So it means that the interrogation is going on. What we said that everything that we give them is consolidated. So they should prepare themselves. It's a one-day activity. Prepare themselves and go and perform their activities. Then when they finish and we give them the money, it will have included everything. If you had not been warning them, I believe when he stretched the hand, they would have picked it.
Well, the New Patriotic Party has condemned the act. Here's Director of Communications, Richard Anyangba.
I wasn't given any money to go and give anybody. And so I speak from that place to let you understand that the party did not sanction that. Now, on his own humanitarian level, feels he wants to do that, we can judge it for what he has done and then apply what systems we can put in place to check that in the future. It cannot be for the purposes of the New Patriotic Party.
Do you condemn it?
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, the Electoral Commission has taken on Imani Ghana's Vice President Bright Simmons for allegedly peddling falsehood about the disposal of its supposed obsolete BVDs and BVRs. The Commission reveals experts and independent consultants advised to dispose of them. Bright Simmons has alleged that the EC's acquired new BVDs and BVRs was just a needless procurement gig. But Director of Electoral Services, Dr. Sribo Kweku, who provided documents to back the EC's decision, said it was substantive. He spoke on Newsfile.
No, the producer of the equipment and the supplier are saying that they are of no use now. Doing a common advices and the comment is what you read. Then we brought in Lasting to also come and also look at the assessment of it. And he also came and also confirmed all these things. Now you are a new commission that has come to town. What will you do? So what the commission did was that, in that case, let us find a way of managing the system to finish with the referendum, that was 2018, and the 2019 elections. Then when we finish, as everybody is recommending, they will acquire a new system so that we can go to 2020.
But in a swift rebuttal, Vice President of Imani Ghana, Bright Simmons, said the EC is not being truthful to Ghanaians.
The EC has decided that these devices, and there are over 70,000 BVDs that were there, over 7,000 laptops that we are talking about. They claim all of them are obsolete. They cost $3,500 each, the laptops. The devices cost over $350 each. They claim they are all obsolete, and they sold them to people that nobody knows. The person that bought them was not the recycling plant. Know why? Because in the EC statement, they said when they learned that the device was a recycling plant, they sent the police to go and retrieve 10 of them.
You heard Vice President of Imani Ghana, Bright Simmons. Now, in less than 24 hours, the Electoral Commission will begin its limited voter registration exercise across the country. The Commission is projecting to enroll at least 850,000 prospective first-time voters onto its register. Ahead of this crucial exercise, some of these young citizens in Jamestown have expressed an excitement about queuing to register when the centers open tomorrow. In the first episode of Just Turned 18, Emmanuel Jivenu delves into the minds of these first-time voters.
These young Ghanaians in Jamestown, reaching the voting age means more than just a milestone. It is their ticket to participate in shaping the future of their country.
Oh, I'm very excited actually because I get to also have the opportunity to vote and select the leader.
Now I have the opportunity to use my time to bring someone into power.
They are also motivated by stories from family and friends who have already participated in elections.
You have to go there early. People usually use chairs, stones to queue. Yeah.
People will now be seeing me, engaging me into political activities in my community.
There are a few who remain hesitant or even adamant about registering. Nevertheless, their collective influence cannot be understated.
The voters are easy to go to the bank and do things. I have my Ghana card. I'm a citizen of this country. So that one, case closed. I'm not registering.
Per Electoral Commission's data, more than 851,000 first-time voters have been added to the register and is subject to increase following the upcoming limited voter registrations.
And you had Just Turned 18 airs on Joy Prime Saturdays at 10 a.m. and catch up on Sundays at 4 p.m. Before then, you can watch it later today on Joy News at 1:30 p.m. Now, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly has announced that this year's ban on drumming and noise-making commences today, Thursday, 6 June 2024. This is contained in a press release issued by the AME. The Assembly has therefore set the following guidelines in the interest of peace, harmony and national security. My colleague Winston Amwa joins me in the studio to take us through these guidelines. Winston, what does it say?
Well, so the guideline which takes effect today to the 6th of June, that's today the 6th of May to the 6th of June, says during the period of the ban, churches are expected to carry out their activities within their premises and refrain from the use of musical instruments. Now, the positioning of loudspeakers outside the premises of churches, mosques, and pubs are banned. Roadside evangelists are to cease their activities during this period, and religious bodies and traditional authorities must show respect for one another and restrain their followers from making derogatory and inflammatory remarks about the beliefs and practices of one another. Other guidelines by the Ghana Traditional Council include a ban on funeral rites and their related activities. Now, apart from an identifiable task force that consists of AMA personnel, the Ghana Police Service, and representatives from the traditional councils were taxed, no other person or group of persons should be seen or found enforcing the abatement of noise in the metropolis.
Thank you so much, Winston Amwa. And the AMS treated all persons, towns, villages within the Ga traditional area to cooperate and comply with the directive accordingly during this period. And that's how we end the bulletin here on Joe 99.7 FM. Business is next on the Super Morning Show. But also, myjoyonline.com is undergoing an upgrade and apologizes for the portal's downtime. The website experienced technical difficulties as the team completed an upgrade. It says that the team is working diligently to resolve the issue and restore access to the website as soon as possible.
You know, Papa, see that? And it's Rickety car. Hey, Papa! Bobo, so how your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panzapa. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation movement World Cup like that? Sorry. Chairman. Hey, Chairman! Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
They say a butterfly flapping its wings in Accra can cause a tsunami in Bangkok. So what if your factory in Insawam could shake up the stock market in Hong Kong? What if your business in Elmina could affect fish production in Norway? What if your refinery in Tema could affect the price of petrol in Moscow? Well, now it can because you have access. Access to the bank with the largest number of customers in Africa. Access to our global branch network.
Bonjour. Good morning.
Our robust asset base and an unparalleled digital infrastructure. So go ahead and flap your wings wherever you are, because with us you have access to an entire world of possibilities. Access more than banking.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244-335-168, Kumasi 0505-555-666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a year strong, a year tough.
To that woman who is always on the go, always on her feet, we say Ayeko. Orca Deco has a special offer to celebrate them because mothers are priceless. Get 20% off all recliner chairs and sofa sets and big discounts on all home accessories. Let's celebrate our mothers in style. Visit Orca on Spintex Road and Accra Mall today.
Ebusiafo, welcome. I want to greet Uncle James in Germany. Since I was a child, you have promised me a trip abroad, sir. To date, my passport is still a virgin po. And then to you, baby, for that bombastic broken heart. Hey, I want you to know that latest by June, dear, I would have won big in the Ideal Yonkopa promo.
Win up to 600,000 Ghana cedis in cash. Another amazing prizes up for grabs with Ideal Yonkopa promo. Just peel, text, and you could win big. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello,
Hello, Auntie Araba. Hey, Bugger, how are you doing today? I want to buy Pepsodent Cavity Fighter, but I don't have enough money. So what are you going to do? Can you give me the big size? You know, as for me, I'll pay the balance later. Today, no credit. I haven't sold much this morning. If you don't have enough money for the big size, why don't you try the 120-gram pack? There's a 120-gram pack? Introducing the new Pepsodent Cavity Fighter in 120-gram pack size. More affordable and convenient. Get yours today from any supermarket near you. Every smile matters. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello? Yo, bro! SG Ghana has done it again. Low interest rates on loans this year too. Yeah, Tisubium.
Charlie, I did throw inside. Let me call you back.
Call SG Ghana rather. Collect loan and buy car, my guy. Low, very low interest rates on loans this year too. It's difficult to keep good news to yourself, especially when it can transform your life and those close to you. SG Ghana went low on interest rates last year, and this year we are even lower. Yes, Tisubium. Get the money you need to turn your dreams into a reality. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you and speak to our dedicated staff about the amazing Tisubium loans today. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details.
Ojo, it's 3 a.m. What now?
Tisubium. Okay, bye. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
El Giorgio.
Hi, Kojo.
How you doing? Listen, do you remember when you registered to vote?
That was the one thing that at that time I turned 18.
Yes, that's what matters. But I'm just wondering whether you had the same experience some of these young people are dreading.
I think
standing in the queue in the sun for ages just to get your name on the
I think
roll.
at that time it was that one was eager to vote because you had been following the electoral developments and all the rest. And he said that, listen, it is time for me also to let my vote count. So that was that, if I can use the expression, that eagerness to make sure that I participate in the democratic process.
All right. Well, listen to one young person talking about, what he has heard the process will be like.
You have to go there early. People usually use chairs, stones to queue. Yeah. So, like, when you go and meet those stones and chairs there, they will be expecting you to stand behind those chairs and stuff. Actually, when they come and they see you have bypassed the stones, they will actually fight you, which I think is no good. They should be there themselves.
There's misunderstanding.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the process isn't perfect, and sometimes it can be frustrating, and having to queue behind stones and chairs there.
For that one, it is part of the process.
No, it's not. It shouldn't be part of the process.
In terms of trying to vote.
Yeah, but if you want to register or vote, turn up and do it. This thing where people go and send people ahead of them to put stones and chairs, and then when I turn up personally, I have to stand behind a chair or a stone.
Yeah,
waiting for my turn. No. I'm sorry. That's not how it works. Then you will be sitting at home while your stone is queuing for you.
Because that person had gone there earlier to stand there. When
they should have stayed and waited.
To maybe visit the loo or something.
No, George. Yeah, I think we all understand how queues work. You stand in a queue. You stand in a queue and you wait your turn. That's how it works. This stone and chair thing there, they have to stop it. I mean, the indignity of it. They have to stop standing behind the stone. All right. Anyway, it's part of what we'll be discussing today, but not before we hear from the Joy Business Report, which is coming up now. Stay for it.
Good morning and welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up, IMF confident of June board meeting to approve disbursement of $360 million to Ghana following significant progress made on external debt restructuring deal. We explore impact on workers and customer deposits based on reports that Societe Generale is working to exit Ghana and other markets in Africa. And more oil marketing firms expected to increase fuel prices at the pound from this morning after mixed adjustments by Gold and other firms last week. My name is George Uyafe. Let's now settle for the details. IMF has revealed that it is confident of having its board meeting in June to approve and disburse some $360 million to Ghana. It follows significant progress made by Ghana on finalizing an agreement with the bilateral creditors on restructuring of more than $5 billion debt. Catherine Patilo is Deputy Director at the African Department of the IMF, and she has been speaking on PM Express Business Edition, which airs this Thursday at 9 p.m.
We're always looking for ways to improve the processes. So that's why this Global Debt Sovereign Roundtable, I think, is important. More suggestions that are coming out of that.
There are even some comment that it going recommendations to be done to fast track the process?
We're always looking for ways to improve the processes. So that's why this Global Debt Sovereign Roundtable, I think, is important. More suggestions that are coming out of that.
And can Ghana take advantage of this roundtable thing that is
Well, I think Ghana's process is on a very good path right now. And as you know, the Ghana team was here recently and reached staff level agreement with the authorities on the program. The next step will be then for them to reach agreement.
Deputy Director, the African Department of the IMF, Cathy Pathilo, speaking on PM Express Business Edition, which airs this Thursday at 9 p.m. In a later development, economist Professor Lord Mensah is worried that delay in securing the IMF approval on the second review could hurt the cedi and investor confidence.
Exchange rate is still going up. We thought it was the first quarter pressures that sends the exchange rate up, is sending the exchange rate up. But it has gone beyond that. And what is happening now is what we call, in economics, we call something self-fulfilling, crisis. And the self-fulfilling crisis has to do with the expectations of people on the exchange rate. And if it turns up that it does not fall within what they're expecting, they tend to act on the market and the rate will start going up again. So the expectations has been on the IMF money. And once there's a signal that we're not certain on when the IMF is going to approve the next release, then it becomes, a problem. So we've moved from, balance of payment crisis, and now we are in a situation, what we call, self-fulfilling, crisis.
Economist Professor Lord Mensah. French Bank Societe Generale is working to leave Ghana and some other African markets. Now, based on reports monitored by Joy Business, the bank now wants to focus more on markets that deliver faster growth. But in all these things, what could be the fate of workers in Ghana and deposits of customers? A while ago, I put together this report. The two other markets the Societe Generale is working to leave are Cameroon and Tunisia. The report suggests that it has already appointed a financial asset management firm, Lazard, to find a buyer for its operations in these markets. So let's first start with the bank workers here in Ghana. Now, based on the best practice and what has happened to other banks that have sold their assets to a new owner, usually that firm or institution will take up all the assets of that bank, including the workers. So for now, and depending on how the deal is structured, the workers are assured of their jobs. However, in future, there could be some realigning of functions and roles. On the bit about deposit, customers should be assured that irrespective of whoever takes over the bank, their funds are safe and no one will lose his or her money as a result of Societe Generale decision first to move out and that new institution that is taking over the bank here in Ghana. Even as part of regulatory approvals, the Bank of Ghana will insist on some guarantees from Societe Generale itself and even the new owner of the bank here in Ghana. Just like the change in ownership in other banks here in Ghana, we are yet to establish a customer losing his or her deposit. To other stories, the city's perennial depreciation and sharp fall in value in recent times is a major driver for the exit of some companies from Ghana. Now, that's according to the Food and Beverage Association. The development has resulted in these businesses losing significant value of their investment and declining profits at the end of the year. Samuel Agri is the General Secretary of the Food and Beverage Association.
We really want to ensure that
These people come in, establish their businesses, and they stay in this country and grow their businesses. We should look at the policies that we have. Is the tax helping the economy? If the taxes are not right, what is really happening? Are we able to stabilize our city to ensure that these businesses really reap what they have invested? Because you cannot come in and invest millions of dollars, say 30 million, 100 million, and then over a period of 5 years, that money dwindles down to about 10 million or 30 million, then it becomes a
Samuel Agre is the General Secretary of the Food and Beverage Association. Might be a good time to find out how the Ghana City is faring on the interbank market and the Forex Bureau. Now, 13 Ghana City 75 pesos should get you $1 based on the retail quotes that the commercial banks are offering to their client. The British pound is going for 17 Ghana Cedis, 25 pesos. The euro, on the other hand, is going for 14 Ghana Cedis, 78 pesos. However, the Forex bureaus are selling $1 at 14 Ghana Cedis, 40 pesos. Now, more oil marketing companies are expected to adjust prices of the pounds from this morning. It's coming after mixed reviews of the pounds from last week, led by market leader Guel. There is more in this Business Desk report.
The expected adjustment is mainly driven by the spike in prices of finished petroleum products on the international market and the city's depreciation. This means that most of these bulk oil distributors now need more Ghana cedis to bring in the same quantity of petroleum products. However, someone has to take care of this cost. That is why those that have already adjusted their prices have passed on this cost to consumers. But the dynamics have been a little bit different this time round. Instead of the increase across all the petroleum products, petrol has gone up and is selling at 15 Ghana cedis, 22 pesos, based on the quotes by the market leader Guel. That of diesel has gone down and is selling at 14 Ghana cedis, 65 pesos. But in the case of Star, one of the fastest growing oil marketing firms, diesel has been kept unchanged at 13 Ghana cedis, 97 pesos, whilst petrol has gone down and is selling at 13 Ghana cedis, 99 pesos. But for many, the concern here is that could this latest round of increase now embolden the unionized transport operators to push government for an increase in fares? What about the impact on inflation going forward and the cost of doing business in the country?
And that is a Business Desk report. Now, insurance sector players are entreated to be more innovative to improve Ghana's insurance penetration. That's according to the acting managing director for Sonu Assurance Ghana, Matthew Oku-Gerald. In Qatar, insurance should be seamless to attract customers. He reiterated the need for investment to expand the operations of the sector. He spoke to Joy Business at the Sonu Assurance Annual Retail Award celebration.
What we're trying to do, we are fully innovation oriented. So our innovation are directed to what is suitable for the customers. So in terms of technology, we invest a lot in technology to make sure that we can work with the customers. So today, customers can, on the right, most of the businesses from sitting to the house, taking it, no need for maybe a person to guide you. You can start right away with EasySure platform and make sure that you're in contact with us. So the engagement has been good. So far, they are responsive. And I think improving our service will make them more confident in Sunu as a brand.
Matthew Oku-Gerald Nkata is the acting managing director for Sonu Assurance Ghana. Let's talk about the stock market. And based on demand and the supply dynamics on the market, SIC Insurance is expected to record losses this week on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Here is Grace Wonayo of Databank Research on how your investment will fare on the market this week.
The broad market indices closed a week higher, driven by gains in two stocks, that's MTN Ghana and Bensoil Palm Plantation. On the flip side, New Gold concluded as the sole laggard of the week. Accordingly, the Ghana Stock Exchange Composite Index climbed 4.17% weekly to a year-to-date gain of 16.62%, while the Databank Stock Index increased by 2.98% weekly to a year-to-date gain of 14.55%. During the week, a total of 992,584 shares valued at 3.5 million Ghana cedis changed hands across 20 different counters. New gold dominated trading activity, accounting for 41% of the aggregate turnover. Based on the demand and supply dynamics of the market, we tip SIC Insurance to record some losses this week. For Joy Business Reports, Grace Monanyun of Databank Research.
And let's talk about commodities. And crude oil dropped to $83 a barrel. Gold increased by more than $10, still open trading at $2,312 an ounce. Cocoa is selling at $8,145 a ton, going up by almost $600. And that's all for the Joy Business Report on the Super Morning Show. Back to you, Winston.
Thank you very much, George. Cocoa not doing bad at all.
But still quite high.
Oh, very high.
Over 8,000.
8,000.
But gold is also rallying as well.
Well, let's see. I mean, what that would mean for all of us. But thank you very much for joining us with the Joy Business Report, brought to us by Omni Basic Bank at your service. And earlier, the 6 a.m. news brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Time now for our inspirational song for today, and it's Praise Jammer by Team Eternity.
Are you ready?
Good morning. I hope you are doing well this day of the Lord.
Oh, we're doing well. We thank God that we have life.
Okay, yes.
That's the most important thing. All other things would follow. Once you have life. Once you have life.
The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God. It didn't say seek ye first life. Then,
but the kingdom of God thou shalt seek.
Yes.
Once thou hast life. So we will seek the kingdom
your
of God.
rendition of that.
No, I have not added anything to the Bible. No. It's the last thing I want to do.
Okay.
I don't want to engage.
It's your understanding of what that page is supposed to be.
I don't want to engage in any blasphemy.
Okay.
It's too early in the morning.
You may also call it hermeneutics, interpretation.
Yes, that's not bad.
Because in the Republic, people do it according to some other means. Yeah. I was listening to some, what they call it, radio station. Then the pastor said, yes, you are in Hui.
Yes, when you didn't know.
Yeah, and some people are doing other things with it. The man is benefiting. Others are benefiting from it. Yeah,
that's his work.
It's
that's
God's
his profession.
Work. Yes, so he's doing God's work.
Doing God's work.
Yes, and benefiting small. Yes.
Okay, let's get into our Drive Safe campaign, brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality. So our tip today says expect other drivers to make mistakes. Now, part of being a defensive driver is not trusting that other drivers aren't distracted or know how to drive defensively. When coming to an intersection, always watch other drivers to make sure they actually come to a complete stop when they are supposed to before you proceed. Keep an eye on the vehicles around you in case they suddenly change lanes even without signaling. Also expect that some drivers on the road may not be from the area and are unfamiliar with local traffic patterns. So expect others to make a mistake.
Very important. Very, very important. We will bring you Say It Right in just a moment. But why don't we get started with the news review? Actually, let's do a quick recap of what happened on Newsfile just before we get into the news review, brought to us by Syntex Tanker, you're strong, you're tough, and Access Bank, more than banking. It was
OSP alluded to collaborative investigations with the FBI, based on which it came by transfers from other jurisdictions into Ghana. So the OSP in its investigations had noticed some transfers of money from the United States of America into Ghana, not from Ghana to US. And that clearly will require a proper statement of that record. So Yoko, in pursuance of that, wrote to the OSP asking for a copy of that report. Yoko did not receive any reply. To date, it has not received any reply. And that was way back on 1st February. And today, as I speak to you, it's 4th May, is it not? And that's 3 months.
But I'd also like to put on record that at no point in time has Yoko requested for a copy of the FBI report. Really? We need to be very accurate. But Samson, let me also go ahead to say that even if Yoko had requested for a copy of the FBI report, it was not just going to be that simple that FBI report would have just been given to Yoko. Remember, there are MOUs between OSP and the FBI. And I'm aware that there are also MOUs between Yoko and FBI, and this particular investigation was in respect of OSP, in respect of corruption.
Clearly, from this letter and all the premises that are made before that, it comes across to me that the IOCO has not done fully the investigations that are required, and it's more or less the AG's office trying to stem their hand and trying to tell them that, no, don't go into doing any of the necessary investigations that are there. And this is quite contrary to what the AG has just said on this platform, because it is that they don't find it necessary. So in essence, don't go and do the investigation. And for me, again, the optics of it is not right. Because my worry from all that is happening is that this case may become one of those cases that we see in Ghana. It's a foolish case.
Clearly, you can see, and I agree with the CDD report, a contrived conduct by the Attorney General, Iyoko, to come to this conclusion. Look, Article 2864 is clear, and you've read it from the CDD report, that unexplained wealth can be a source of investigation. Why would the AG think that because the Special Prosecutor's report shows that they could not
not establish some offenses, corruption, but the IOCO, which is seized with money laundering, which could have done its own investigation and has investigators, were not also allowed to carry on with their own investigation and then come to the conclusion that this matter has ended. Look, the very moment that the special prosecutor transferred the matter to IOCO, I knew the matter had come to an end.
It's almost as if those who spoke after the Attorney General did not listen to what the Attorney General said at all. And am I the only one getting that impression?
The understanding I get from this is that we are not serious, first and foremost, about dealing with this matter. And we all know, at least the people at IOCO has made some of us aware a long time ago, that they have their own collaborative relations with the FBI. So if that is the only part of the conversation that's required for them to carry forward, they can do so without going through OSP. If the OSP indeed is refusing based on some MOU or whichever, it's almost like a charade. You know, one of those things that let's all pretend that we are doing something. At the end of the day, well, nobody is held responsible for it. Because as I sit here today, if you ask me, so who should we hold accountable for what has become a botched or perhaps the most useless pursuit we have done into anything connected to that give people hope that we are tackling political corruption, we are getting to the bottom of the word sometimes used is unjust enrichment and all of that. You struggle to pinpoint one, because the man who started with a corruption and corruption related offense now all of a sudden stumbled upon something that sounded like we're heading in the direction of money laundering, and so referred IOCO today. If IOCO is mindful and minded that they want to review Raymond Akwa's earnings and that they suspect that Raymond Akwa might be engaging in money laundering and that they want to pursue me in all forms, they will do it easily. They will not even require that particular letter from the OSP to proceed with that. But the OSP issued a statement to the People's Republic and told us that this is what they are doing. The presumption being that they are cooperating and they are actually making it. Now the OSP says that they should treat them like Raymond Akwa calling IOCO and telling them, I suspect Kojo Jansen is engaged in money laundering. So, whistleblower. I mean, see, we should admit that it makes us all look bad. It's almost as if from the very first day, and you cannot wish away the fact that even the executive president said the integrity will be established at the end of the day. And we are heading towards that point. I'm just looking for a statement that says, finally, we have all agreed that Cecilia Dapa and all the things we said about her, they were all absolutely wrong. She's clean. She's spotless. She's perhaps the finest public servant we can get in the Republic of Ghana. That's what I'm looking for, to crown this charade that we have all been asked to participate in. But well...
Chocho?
Well, do we really want to investigate this?
I don't think
see as engaging in all technicalities so that at the end of the day, no investigations are carried.
But this is a country that they arrest you before they do investigations. You are pretending that when it comes to Celia Papa, the standards are different.
So I see the technicalities. If we really are serious, we will get down to work. I don't see the seriousness in here.
Look, let me read something to you. Okay, this is from the third page of the letter the Attorney General wrote to IOCO. It says sections 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Anti-Money Laundering Act 2020 create offenses relating to money laundering. At the outset, it is important to indicate that the offense of structuring is not known in Ghana laws. I think IOCO asked a question about structuring, but that's not one of our offenses. At the heart of the offense of money laundering is gains obtained from criminal proceeds arising from an unlawful activity, which is defined in section 63 of Act 1044 to refer to offenses specifically spelled out therein. The status of property being proceeds of crime is therefore crucial to money laundering. This is even so under section 55(2) of Act 1044, where an accused may be presumed to have unlawfully acquired property in her possession which cannot be accounted for. In any event, it is material to note that section 55(2) of Act 1044 is triggered only in the course of a trial of an accused person for a specified offense under the Act. So basically, the Attorney General is saying that you want me to advise you on whether you can charge Cecilia Dapa with money laundering. Well, I'm reminding you that the law says money laundering as an offense doesn't exist on its own. There must be a predicate offense. If there is no predicate offense, your only option is that if there is an ongoing trial, then based on that ongoing trial, you can say that this person's money, we don't know where it came from. Therefore, we want to investigate her for money laundering. Those are the two ways in which you can do it. Now, obviously, option 1 is not available. Why is it not available? Because the special prosecutor dropped all charges before handing over the case to Iyoko. So there's no existing offense that they can even go and look and see whether this falls under the law, and we can now, based on that existing offense, charge her with money laundering. There's no such thing. Number 2, there is no existing case in court, again because the special prosecutor's office dropped all the cases in court. So they can't even say that, oh, we don't know where the money came from, therefore we are going to charge you with money laundering. Both options are not available because the person who even recommended that Iyoko should look into Cecilia Dapa for money laundering returned the money to Cecilia Dapa. After you've given the money back to her, you want someone to now come and investigate her for money laundering. So can these people blame anyone else when people accuse them that they are deliberately obfuscating the matter so that this case doesn't see the light of day? Can they blame anyone for that suspicion? Anyway, let's get into the headlines. We've got a bit of...
Well, I think we can learn how to say it right first.
Okay.
Well, it's brought to you by Kingdom Books. Kingdom quality and affordability are their hallmarks. Societe Generale Bank Ghana, and the future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say either.
Why don't we start the week by settling a long-standing grammar debate? Is it learned or learnt? The simple answer is that it depends on which continent you're on. The British say learnt, L-E-A-R-N-T, and the Americans prefer learned, L-E-A-R-N-E-D. As I always say, English is the language of England, and so I prefer to say learnt, as the British do. But in truth, both learnt and learned are acceptable as the past tense or past participle of the verb learn. The only time when a difference arises in their meanings is when they are used as adjectives. In these instances, L-E-A-R-N-E-D, pronounced learned, means educated or enlightened, as in my learned colleague, while learnt, L-E-A-R-N-T, means habit forming, as in learnt behavior. So there you go. Learned and learnt are the same verb but different adjectives. We've all learned something new, haven't we? I feel much more learned already.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Je suis arrivé.
Yes, the Ghanaian Times are reporting this morning. We will provide free tertiary education for persons with disabilities, and Dr. Bamia promises. That's on the front page, the biggest one there. With an Nkrumah move, you see the move neither. We move forward. Yes. This is an Nkrumah move anyway. Now 800 displaced, properties destroyed at Gushe following severe rainstorm. And the devastation appears to have been terrible. Ghana makes strides in press freedom. It's also on the front page. And leap to increase grant 100% by the end of the year. This is the ministry saying so.
That's a good one. The Business and Financial Times for this morning: low purchases frustrating domestic automakers. And that's something that I'm sure all of us will be interested in. So we're told that the chairperson or managing director of Volkswagen Group, South Africa, Martina Bain, lamented over the sluggish uptake of locally manufactured vehicles. We're told that in 2023, a total of 6,000 locally manufactured or assembled cars were sold. And, Madame Bien, whose outfit operates the VW plant in Accra, explains that this situation is detrimental to the industry's investment prospects. So, I was somewhere in the Volta region the last time. And then somebody said, he's counting the number of 2024 vehicles that he's seen. So whenever he sees a 2024 vehicle, he said 1, 2. The fact that people are not registering new vehicles in 2024.
Oh, really?
That's what he was saying. And so he's been counting. He works at a washing bay. I think it was in Ho or something that he was saying he's counting the vehicles. He wants to know. And so far he's counted 13 at his washing bay. But that's just a way of saying that, yes, you're manufacturing new cars and everything, but the question is, can we afford it?
Oh yes, and that's a big question, and the answer is a big no. Yes. It's just like the way we pursued affordable housing out of the reach of the ordinary person. We have also gotten some understanding of what's affordable, very much far away from the ordinary person. If they want to use, they should use the public servant salary in determining whether or not the very things we provide for ourselves are affordable to us as a people. And they'll come to the conclusion that no, it's not. Maybe they don't want the ordinary person to actually afford some of these things. I think that when they say affordable, there's a different definition. The technical definition might be different from what we have all conceived as the definition for affordable, because it is true. You ask yourself, you go to some of these showrooms, you walk around, you may like the car, even not a very high-end car, but at the end of the day, when you see the amount and even their financing plan, you look at that and say, no, this one there. And we also have plans because of the wonderful work of the people who are making policies for us, the ones that you can import into the country, the ones that have small defects, and so that you can come and work on it and get something small. It might not be a new car, it might be a car with a small defect so that I can come and work on. Those ones too, now you can't pay for it because the port charges are they're out of anybody's range. So effectively, we are saying we should not get new cars. We too are not provided the alternative proper transportations that people should have. Then it's almost like we're in a quagmire. We don't fix the problem, and we will not give the people the opportunity to also get their own alternatives too.
The biggest part of the price build-up for a vehicle is the weakness of our city. That's the biggest element in there. I mean, to think that today a four-wheel drive,
and that's also slapped on you at the port too.
Yes, to think that today a brand new 4x4 is over $1 million, like 1.5 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
To get one car, like you have to be a millionaire to afford one vehicle. Come on. Yeah, but that's where we are. These cars are costing $60,000, $50,000, but we are paying over $1 million cedis.
Well, if the car costs you $50,000-$60,000, just today, if we were to go for, the rate of 13.5, this is for purpose of analysis, okay? 60,000 times 13.5, that's 810,000 Ghana cedis. When you get to our ports, you would pay more than 150,000 Ghana. You end up paying like $1 million Ghana cedis. So and you see, in a country where the public sector workers earn an average of 3,000 Ghana cedis monthly.
What are you saying?
How is he going to be able to buy?
It doesn't make sense.
And it's not as if in the private sector, it's any better sometimes, because of the unavailability of jobs. People tell you that so you walk into a private sector and somebody is being paid 2,000, 2,500. So how do you expect that person to be able to purchase a vehicle worth 60,000,
and
50,000?
have affordable housing too, and afford the food in the system too?
Forget
it. Not even save. We are not talking about savings.
Yes. Yeah. Governor confident of continued disinflation, and YEA signs MOU with GES to recruit 10,000 personnel.
Now, the Daily Guide is reporting this morning, Otunfor stamp unveiled. And talking about Otunfor today, he is celebrating 74th birthday today. I'm sure this morning they will do the mini Deba, where the people come and say well wishes and all of that. Then later on, St. Cyprian's Anglican Church, you go and do Thanksgiving.
He still looks quite young and sprightly. He
Yeah,
looks
for a
younger.
74-year-old.
Yes.
I'll be like that. That. Six-pack at 74.
You will need a lot of beauty sleeps.
Even at this stage.
Perhaps a coma or two.
Raymond, Yawagomashi says she likes your laughter. And that I should bring you home for pampering.
She's the only one who likes it. Okay, right. Listen, just before we get into the online review brought to us by, in fact, let's do the online review brought to us by Zenith Bank, in your best interest, and Goyle.
Now we have great news, and the Zenith Fan Inform promo is still on from now till May 15, 2024. Visit any Zenith Bank branch to sign up for a free Zenith MasterCard. You heard right. Don't miss out on the amazing opportunity to get a free Zenith MasterCard. With a Zenith MasterCard, you can pay for your purchases on a POS device, withdraw cash from ATMs, and pay for goods and services online. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up today for your free Zenith MasterCard. For more information, visit zenithbank.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Now, guys, Good Energy has hit the road with exciting choices to energize your vehicle. It is giving you more options to take you further. Watch this space for your choice. Goyle. Yeah, you do.
Love it. All right, guys. Now, you know there's a committee in Parliament called the Government Assurances Committee. So their job is just to chase up on promises made by the executive. Well, they were talking to the Energy Minister, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, and he said this. Listen to him.
We are in the era of dumsor, which is profoundly different from dumsor. Dumsor, as inflicted on Ghanaians, has only happened as characterized His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's governance. He is the only president on record that for 4 years that he reigned, for 4 years that he ruled, for 4 years that he governed, there was doom. If the non-partisan colleague says that now it's worse, then I don't know where his relatives lie.
Super Morning Show.
So yeah, he doesn't know where his realities lie.
You'd understand how the president gets to be told that Dumsor is over. I hope you get a point. Then the People's Republic will respond and say, oh, Mr. President, you have been misinformed. If the information is coming from Matthew Opoku Prempeh, who still is living in the world where the only thing happening in this republic is something called Doom CSA, I don't know. So today, what are we CSA in? Today, what is being fixed? Tell me, when they said the CSA last year, it was because some of our plants had difficulties. They had to do some maintenance work on it. Today, which of the plants is going through maintenance work? The fuel that we are getting to power our plants, what has it got to do with maintenance? So we should, well, I had advised before, which is something I'm not sure he took serious, but I had advised before that in this conversation, anytime Matthew Opoku Prempeh jumped in, he made it worse. When we take 2 steps forward, which is what everybody, including the executive president, appears to have been doing, Opoku Prempeh has a very wonderful way of taking us back, worsening the matter, and saying things that gets people angry rather than improving the system. I do not know how else that can be. I have suggested elsewhere that he should be made to only read speeches because it is becoming difficult and tiring for somebody that appears to be the de facto, or not the de facto, incoming, or well, incoming might also be wrong, but maybe selected running mate to Dr. Bawumia. It is becoming a bit problematic. I mean, this is going on for far too long. His comments on the matter appear not to make any improvement in the situation. The most recent one is no different from what he has done in times past when it comes to these matters. And at some point, somebody should be able to look him in the face and tell him, you are worsening matters with your speeches.
Look, now, this is the same minister, who has been going around the world, making sure that we get fuel into this country.
Yeah, for maintenance.
To power our plants. No, today. I mean, the last time I was giving information that 450,000 barrels had arrived in this country to power plants, and testing was going on. So once the testing is done, you're able to do it. And it was a way of confirming that the assurance the vice president gave that dumsor, or the load shedding, would be a thing of the past was true. The vice president was saying that, the challenges you're going through with power supply will be a thing of the past. The vice president did not say that we're not going through challenges.
Yeah.
The vice president had indicated that we're going through challenges that was going to be a thing of the past. The president himself said over the last few days, there haven't been reports of
load shedding.
Grota Kwabena Donko had consistently said he would call it load shedding and not dumsor. But having said that, the people in this country, just at the time that the president was making those comments, we activated the phone lines. The people said they were sleeping in darkness. Over the weekend, I'm around my area, the lights were turned off in some parts. So I called my friends at ECG and I said, hey, is it the case that now that their lights have gone off in the morning, in the evening my light will go off? And then he said, oh, no. Your light will not go off in the evening, but their light has gone off in the morning. Let us not pretend. So the last thing you want to hear from the energy ministry is for him to say, dumsor. Whatever it is today, he should be telling us how the testing of the LCO is gone and how we are not going to have, the challenges we have with power. He should not be telling us that the only time we experienced dumsor was dumsor. We have not started the politics yet for him to be telling us that it was only Mahama who created dumsor, when the reality is that today we're having challenges.
I don't even know what to say at this point. Let's just move on with our lives, okay? We'll ask our audience later whether it's their reality, because he's saying that he doesn't know the questioner's reality. We'll ask our audience what their reality is, whether it's dumsor or dumsor. BBC News would have been brought to us by Fidelity Bank, believe with us, an old mutual. 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime. We will, resume normal service from tomorrow. But you know what? Maybe I'll just say this. Look, after you have gone looking for a tanker of fuel for us to come and CC the doom, is it now CC'd? Is it now fixed?
Question for the gods.
Amen. Let's move.
We are in the era of dumsor, which is profoundly different from dumsor. Dumsor, as inflicted on Ghanaians, has only happened as characterized His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's governance. He is the only president on record that for 4 years that he reigned, for 4 years that he ruled, for 4 years that he governed, there was doom. If the non-partisan colleague says that now it's worse, then I don't know where his relatives lie.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Good energy hits the road with exciting choices to energize your ride, giving you more options to take you further. Watch this space for your choice.
Goil, yeah.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah. With nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, Cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a cowbell for you.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
When the pain is too much, don't know what else to do. So hunam ya wuya, na wunya wunya. Rapinol, will take the pain away. Rapinol, bema wuya unajai.
Rapinol is what you need. Rapinol will relieve you of all aches and pain in your body. Rheumatic pain, menstrual pain, body pain, toothaches, and other feverish conditions. Rapinol is a quality product from Ganex iTunes Starwin PLC.
Bema wuya unajai.
If symptoms persist after 48 hours, consult a physician. Not suitable for children below 16 years old, asthmatic, and ulcer patients. This advert is FDA approved.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
There are some classy celebrations that calls for whipping out your favorite China sets. Same goes for your luxury vehicle. Just any engine oil won't do. Premium understands premium best. The new Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP with carbon neutral properties is the one for your premium car. It's a fully synthetic motor oil designed using the Shell Pure Plus technology. Prevents dirt buildup with exceptional cleaning power, leaving your pistons cleaner than a whistle up to 50% more than the industry standard and gives you stronger, long-lasting engine performance. So, if you want your classic car to run smoothly like a Ferrari for years to come, use the Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP with carbon neutral properties. Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP, designed for ultimate engine performance.
Anymore, pop quiz. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you give me 3 words that start with omni?
Oh, that's easy. Omnibus, omnipotent, omnibus.
Omniwana.
Omnibus. The bank with a really nice signboard.
Hey, Radzi, you mean Omni Basic? OMNIBSIC. Omni Basic. Let me hear you say it.
Omni Basic.
Perfect.
Is that an abbreviation?
Not entirely. And it's not just a bank with nice signboards either. Omni Basic Bank is Ghana's fastest growing bank with innovative banking products and headquarters in Atlantic Tower at Airport City, Accra, as well as 40 branches across the country. Omni Basic Bank has the final word on excellent customer service delivery in Ghana.
Plus, they have the coolest signboard.
Yes, they do. And the coolest name, Omni Basic.
At your service.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
As I was going up, I learned that the voters are easy to go to the bank and those things. But praise be to God, in Anandu, they have lost Ghana card. I have my Ghana card. I'm a citizen of this country. So that one, case closed. I'm not registering. Free education has come to serve its purpose. Even if you haven't done anything at all, at least for financial aspects, has reduced the burden.
About unemployment is very crucial because I see people within my age category going about to find jobs and everything, but then they come back empty-handed.
Recently at Anya Polyclinic, someone died because there was no bed. Until I see a change in the health sector, education, and then employment, I think I can change my mind to vote.
You have to go there. People usually use chairs, stones to kill. Yeah. So like when you go and meet those stones and chairs there, they will be expecting you to stand behind those chairs and stuff. Actually, when they come and they see you have bypassed the stones, they will actually fight you, which I think is no good. They should be there themselves.
Interesting perspectives, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting. Listening to the young man who says now he has a Ghana card, so he doesn't need a voter's ID for anything.
Imagine.
The truth, though, is that in the past, for many of us who didn't have access to passport,
Yes.
those who didn't have passport in the past, a voter's ID card was a means of identification.
Exactly.
And
so
your
you
mother
always-
could have even seized your passport in there, it may get missing, so your mother is keeping it safe.
This sounds personal.
So the voter's ID card was very, very important. You had to register at all costs.
Yeah.
Because you had to make sure that you were captured in there because it was a means of identification. Now
Yes.
it's not. Okay, but you probably would have assumed that a man who says thanks to Nanado he has a Ghana card would have registered to go and vote for Nanado's party.
Indeed.
No. He's saying that thanks to Nanado, he has an alternative.
Thanks to Nanado, he doesn't have to vote
Yes.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's not the only thing we're talking about. I definitely want to know your views on this.
We are in the era of dumsor, which is profoundly different from dumsor. Dumsor, as inflicted on Ghanaians, has only happened as characterized His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's governance. He is the only president on record that for 4 years that he reigned, for 4 years that he ruled, for 4 years that he governed, there was doom. If the non-partisan colleague says that now it's worse, then I don't know where his relatives lie.
We don't know where the non-partisan colleagues' realities lie. But where do your realities lie? Is it doom or doom CSA? We'll find out here on the show.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the super morning show. Yeah. Wake up to joy.
Another day, another opportunity to remind you that, look, there is the opportunity to make it in this country without necessarily jackpotting. In fact, your job could be to jackpot on a daily basis as a flight attendant, properly qualified through training at Travelex Group Limited. Now, these guys have been around for decades and they are the authority on providing aviation-related professional courses. Okay, so if you want to be cabin crew or you want to have a job in the service sector of aviation, you can get yourself a properly recognized international certificate. All right, now the training sessions usually last about 6 months. You can either do the 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. morning sessions or the 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. ones for those of you who are working. Okay, there are payment plans available so you can make your payments. And of course, after 32 years, Travelex Group is offering amazing discounts as well. So hurry up, visit their brand new office. It's at the Cargo Door Airport, just behind the KLM office, okay, between KLM and the post office. Or email them, travelexgroupltd@gmail.com. You can also call them on 024 656 7898.
And look, it's difficult to keep good news to yourself, especially when it can transform your life and those close to you. SG Ghana went low on interest rates last year, and this year we're even lower. Yes, Yatisubium. Are you an SG Ghana customer or on the Controller and Accountant General's payroll? Then get the money you need to turn your dreams into a reality. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you and speak to our dedicated staff about the amazing Yatisubium loans available today. You can also call 0302-214-314 for more details. Offer runs to the 7th of June 2024. Terms and conditions apply. SG Ghana, the future is you.
Now, we all know that a poorly maintained car engine can age faster. That's why we offer specially formulated quartz engine oil with age resistance technology. It is a breakthrough innovation that ensures optimal performance for your engine and improves the protection against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressure. Choosing quartz from Total Energy is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
Now, you know, every time we eat food, sugars get trapped between our teeth
and that can lead to decay or gum disease. In some cases, you could get foul breath as well. So you need to brush your teeth twice a day with Pepsodent Cavity Fighter. That gives your teeth the protection they need. It's fortified with profluoride and microcalcium ingredients, sealing tiny and invisible holes in your teeth so you don't get cavities and your teeth stay strong and your mouth is healthy. Now, you can get Pepsodent Cavity in 175 gram big family pack or the 120 gram Ejakwa pack. You can also get 65 gram and 12 gram sachets so that you can always get what you can afford at any time. Don't just use toothpaste to brush your teeth. Use Pepsodent to protect your teeth. Always remember to brush your teeth twice a day. Pepsodent has been telling you that, for the past 25 years, Pepsodent is recommended by the Ghana Dental Association, and you get the chance to talk to a dentist for free when you call 0800 161 000. It's a toll-free number. You can also get Pepsodent at any shop near you. If you want to talk to customer care, there's another toll-free number, 0800 2030. Pepsodent. Every smile matters.
Well, to the businessman, trader, parents sending money to loved ones and business partners, thanks to Access Bank and PAPS partnership, you can now send money across border hassle-free. Now, you can send money to pay for goods and services, make business transactions, and cover school fees across Africa without worrying about foreign exchange losses or delays. It's straightforward, secure, and keeps your mind at ease. Benefit from instant payments across Nigeria, Liberia, Gambia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone with zero foreign exchange hassle. Now, when you send money in cedis, it will be received in any other currency by the recipient. For more information, visit our website, ghana.accessbankplc.com, or call our toll-free number 0800 004400. For all your cross-border payments, visit any of our branches and PAPS it with Access Bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, if you have tried to push a pull door, you know it doesn't work, right? Same goes for when you put the wrong engine oil in your luxury vehicle. Introducing to you, ladies and gentlemen, your solution, which is the Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP, specially formulated with a unique Shell Pure Plus technology that actively helps lubricate and clean your engine, giving your premium car performance the very best that you deserve. Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP provides unsurpassed wear and sludge protection, leaves your pistons cleaner than a whistle, up to 50% more than the industry standard, and enhanced fuel economy. Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP is designed to be safe for the environment with a significant reduction in carbon emissions. I could go on and on and on, but the only way to prove the value of Shell Helix Ultra SP OW20 is to try it yourself. Premium rarely rolls best with premium. Get Shell Helix Ultra OW20 SP. This is made for premium today. And you get premium quality.
All right, well, don't forget to go to kingdomstoreonline.com at some point today. Go and check out the wonderful quality office essentials, equipment, furniture, and stationery that's available from Kingdom Books and Stationery. You can pay via Momo across all networks for whatever you buy, and they will deliver in really good time to your home or office. If you're in Accra or Tema, that's free delivery as well. Terms and conditions do apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. All right, sports and birthdays coming up in just a moment. Stay exactly where you are.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is. And sometimes, even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions.
And send tweets.
Where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah, with nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, for you, for you. Cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita-Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a Cowbell for you.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
You worked hard for your money, and DSTV gives you a whole lot more for a lot less than you think. Instead of one takeout dinner, how about treating the family to a whole month of the best entertainment with DSTV? From thrilling sports, blockbusters, captivating series, to entertaining kid shows, we have it all.
Totally awesome.
And with DSTV Stream, you can watch on the go.
I'm here.
Plus, you can choose a package to suit your pocket. There's a whole lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think with DSTV.
Yeah. Birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN.
And everywhere you go. And Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
All right, well, I've got a few birthday wishes to do today. Let me get through them real quick.
Since you are beginning, I need to let the people know it is still the 74th birthday of the Otufo, the Asantehene, and today is a great day. Celebrations will happen big time from the morning throughout to the mini Deba, then the Thanksgiving service. Then later on in the evening, people say that there will be something to, something
small for the boys.
Yes. A lot of celebration in honor of a great man.
Right. Okay. So today happens to be the birthday of Joseph Kobla Womako. He's the executive director of Human Rights Reporters Ghana. Happy birthday to you, Joseph. Happy birthday to the beautiful, intelligent, and affable leader, Nana Ifwa Roxon. Continue to be a blessing to many, and may your every prayer manifest. This is from the Comms and PR team at IEPA, University of Cape Coast. Nana Ifwa is my cousin. Happy birthday, Nana. Happy birthday to Mrs. Nana Oforiwa Damte of UNFAO Administration Unit. It's from Eben Sabute. Also, Mrs. Sheila Jemfi Yeboah, Head of Customer Service at Bank of Africa, Ghana. Happy and blessed birthday to you. Is from your husband, Dr. Frank Jemfi Yeboah, and your children, Ernie, as well as Ernie from Fidelity Bank.
And today is the birthday of Forgive Amedeka of Metro TV and his son Makarios Eduji Amedeka. Happy birthday to you, Forgive, and son Eduji Amedeka. Yes.
All right. Okay. So very quickly, yesterday was the birthday of our very own Danisia Poma, aka Wendy Shea of Joy News, and it also happens to be the birthday of Kofi Donko, Beverly Nod, Agatha Niceness Asamoah, nice name, Lashk Laskmi, have I said that right? My dear friend Jifa Equia, happy birthday to you, as well as Joseph Kokroko, Cynthia Affle, comedian David Agla celebrates his birthday today. That's Jimmy Agla's younger brother. And Mami Weber Ahin, happy birthday to you, as well as Fui Gameli Segbeji, Edbert Usu Aja, David Kwache, Boating, Daniel Deborah, Alex Ochre, Marie, and Sylvia Anglayele Sinkari. I think that should do it for now. Samuel Ekem, happy birthday to you.
And this one is happy birthday to Josephina Mame Summer Hammond of Summertime Creations from Kuku Ebo and your bestie. Have a beautiful day and a glorious new age. They say they love you very much.
The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. DSTV, it's your moment. And Cowbell Premium Milk. Cowbell, our creamy goodness.
So, folks, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transform into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right. We're not just offering loans, we're offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. So say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following numbers: 0501535789 or 0501535790 and then 0244674154. And let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dream shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered,
here for good. Now Cowbell thinks about you. Yes, you. And today I am come bearing good news. Cowbell is offering continuous nourishment that is creamy and tasty. It comes in 2 new variants. We are talking here about the Cowbell Premium. You know, some time ago, when you say variants, you're only talking about, COVID.
Oh.
Yeah.
The bad old days.
Yes. But this one is very good news. It is sweet. It is wonderful. It is tasty. Cowbell Premium and Cowbell Vita Rich. Today, let me tell you about the Cowbell Premium. It's a nutritious milk containing essential minerals and vitamins, including vitamin A, vitamin B9, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Now, in addition, Cowbell Premium is unique mainly because of its rich, creamy taste, and it actually has 23.6% protein content. It offers more in its single serve pack of 26 grams, and it also have available 360 grams. There's also the 400 gram one. In search of an accompaniment to complement your beverage or porridge with that rich, creamy, tasty value for money, everything you want is in Cowbell Premium, the only option on the table for you. Stay tuned to hear about our additional exciting offer as Cowbell Vita Rich. I'll tell you about that next time. Ghana, there's a Cowbell for you. Cowbell, our creamy goodness. Woohoo! This advert is FDA approved.
All right, now with MTN Pick and Pay Later, you can now buy a sleek and trendy smartphone and enjoy the luxury of paying in convenient, easy, daily, weekly, or monthly installments. So all you have to do is walk into any of their selected MTN service centers to choose your favorite from a wide range of mobile phones on offer. Now, the best part is all phones come with up to 2 gigabytes of free MTN data for the first 6 months, so you can share your pictures and get all the biggest scoops online. So go on, share the exciting news with your family and friends. Let them know that you can pick now and pay later on MTN. So, what are we doing today? Good question.
Phones and paying later on, picking proper phones, and to me that would be on iOS. But others may disagree. I know you agree
has
with
a
me.
choice.
Everybody you agree with me, right?
Please.
Yeah. So I advise my other friend to switch to the better side. This business that we want to do, iMessage, chat, we cannot find you. It is difficult. Clearly,
it's hard.
Yes. We can't allow you in the 21st century to be roaming in some other circles. Life can be unpredictable. When health issues arise, it is reassuring.
Actually, before you get into that, that, let me just say very quickly
Yes.
that normally we'd bring you the sports center at this point. I think the team might be having some technical difficulties. So sports will return at a later date. But let me remind you, today on Big Stories, we are talking about Just Turned 18, the brand new Joy News show, which is part of election headquarters. We are testing the pulse of those who will be voting for the first time. And we're already learning very interesting insights. But that group in itself is an important group. You've got, about 800 and something odd thousand people who are expected to register for the first time to vote this year. Now, what does this mean? Not expected to register, expected to turn eligible this year. That's a huge group. Okay, that's a very huge group because in the last election, the difference between the two parties was about 500,000 votes. So this is definitely a group that could decide the next election. But what are they thinking? What's on their minds? How are they planning to do this? And some of their insights were very interesting. Listen to this.
There's nothing that will change my mind to register this year.
Every leader has a manifesto that it comes out with it. And then it comes with a manifesto, but at the latter end, they are not able to fulfill their promise.
As I was growing up, I learned that the voters are easy to go to the bank and do things. But praise be to God, in Anandu, they have lost Ghana card. I have my Ghana card. I'm a citizen of this country. So that one, case closed. I'm not registering. Free education has come to serve its purpose. If you haven't done anything at all, at least for financial aspects, has reduced the burden.
About unemployment is very crucial because I see people within my age category going about to find jobs and everything, but then they come back empty-handed.
Recently at Anya Polyclinic, someone died because there was no bed. Until I see a change in the health sector, education, and then employment, I think I can change my mind to vote.
You have to go there early. People usually use chairs, stones to kill. Yeah. So like when you go and meet those stones and chairs there, they will be expecting you to stand behind those chairs and stuff. Actually, when they come and they see you have bypassed the stones, they will actually fight you, which I think is no good. They should be there themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So interesting insight, Ray. I've got to say,
I was going to criticize those who are saying that first and foremost, we should get it. It's a civic duty. Participating in the selection of your leaders is a civic duty. You cannot throw it away. People fought for that civic duty. Let's not get it wrong. In 1927 or so, when we had our first election in this republic, Kojo, it was rich men. Those who owned buildings and Koda were voting in that election. You, the 18-year-old, by all standards and qualifications, would have been unqualified to actually participate in the election. We have evolved with time. You pay taxes as an 18-year-old person. Sometimes indirect tax. You go, you buy things. They are charging you tax. Yeah. There is something called taxation without representation. As in, you are being taxed, but you can't have a say in who gets to represent you. That is a dangerous concept. Yeah. But I'm just throwing myself back into 18-year-old me entering Legon. I'm not so sure whether I was concerned mainly about who is leading the country or not until the dumsor be happened around 2006. I remember, that was painful. Anyway, so, I mean, it's mixed, but if for nothing at all, you may want to participate in this election because, as has been shown in the last few years, if you sit in your corner and pretend to be unconcerned about happenings of state can influence your life. Example, domestic debt exchange. Yeah. Whether you ask your father or ask your grandfather, ask the two of them, if your grandfather is retired, you will know that domestic debt exchange must have affected one or the other. Ask your father how it affected him. Ask your father the living conditions that are influencing how much money he gets to give you entering Legon this year. Indeed. All of these. So if you just for the parochial reason that you want a better life for yourself, you should participate in the election and make sure that the right thing is done. But at least some of them were also concerned about things like employment, which is important, or the lack thereof, the unemployment. Yes.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Ray. The fact is that most of those turning 18, for this election or becoming eligible to vote in this election chances are would have benefited from free SHS.
Yeah.
Now, the NPP is relying on them to thank them with their vote. Is that a realistic, expectation?
It is on the premise that people will do rational assessments. And again, it might not be the only factor that goes into. We know that there are different voting behaviors. The theories are plenty, including sociological, psychological, and the rational choice one. Basically, rational choice says you would evaluate policies, you come to the conclusion that voting for this man would advance the development of your country, yourself, and the future of your country. So you rely on some of these rational reasons. But in the Republic of Ghana, there are other factors that mitigate heavily against the rational reason. And sometimes I get worried because I speak to young people. If you hear young people and say, no, we in our family, we don't vote in this direction, I say, hey, I mean, yeah, 40-year-olds, yes, but you two, in the 21st century,
they are inheriting their voting patterns.
Yeah,
already.
can you believe that? So some of these things might not be just straightforward. There are a lot of factors that may affect it anyway.
There's a lot to talk about. We'll get into it later on the show. On Big Stories, brought to you by Telecel, connecting energies, Latex Foam, your partner for life, and Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
Now, life can be unpredictable, and when health issues arise, it is reassuring to have the right support in place. For this reason, Equity Health Insurance has introduced the ABC policy. With Equity Health Insurance's ABS policy, you can enjoy the peace of mind you deserve for as little as 15 Ghana cedi, 15 Ghana cedi a month. You stand to benefit up to 500 Ghana cedi anytime you're admitted to the hospital. Think about it. 15 Ghana cedi. You stand to benefit 500 Ghana cedi anytime you are admitted to the hospital. Equity ABS is designed to provide you with some financial support during your hospital stay, ensuring that you can focus on your recovery rather than worrying about mounting bills. So why wait? Secure your future with Equity Health Insurance's ABS today. Call them on this number 0202 693 237 to sign up right now. 0202 693 237 to sign up to the Equity Health Insurance ABS. And let's not forget, for as little as 15 Ghana cedi a month, you can stand to benefit up to 500 Ghana cedi anytime you're admitted to the hospital. And I can tell you, the worst thing can happen to you is worrying about how you're going to fund your hospital bills when you're on the hospital bed.
Absolutely. All right. Now, look, you're about to have the world at your fingertips because the wait is finally over. Telecel is here. Now you have everything you want and need. Quick and reliable communication, stress-free money, transactions via Telecel Cash, transforming your big business ideas into success stories with Telecel Business and more. Connect with Telecel and enjoy a world of endless possibilities because with Telecel, there is no limit to connections. Telecel, connecting energies.
Now, are you dreaming of the perfect sofa to upgrade this year? Your dream sofa is now a reality at Latest Form. Introducing a sensational Vin sofa range where comfort meets style. Our prices are it will make your heart skip a beat. Hop into any of our Latest Form showrooms nationwide to dive into a world of colors and choices. From the sleek L-shaped Vin sofa at just 3,100 cedi, Kojo, 3,100 cedi L-shaped V sofa to the complete V sofa set for an unbeatable 6,500. You have the opportunity to elevate your living space with Latest Foam, your forever partner in comfort and luxury. Hurry, your perfect sofa awaits. Latest Foam is your partner for life.
All right, and we're your partner this morning for all the information that you could possibly need from your morning radio. It's all coming up on the Super Morning Show. Stay with us. We're back after these.
I get them. I send them.
I get them.
I pay them.
Telecel Cash.
I get them. I take them.
Telecel Cash.
You get them.
I send them.
Telecel Cash.
I send them. You get them.
Telecel Cash.
I get them.
I buy them. I take them.
I pay them. I send them.
Telecel Cash. Telecel Cash.
Experience the ultimate convenience of sending money on Telecel Cash. Sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash is free. You can also make payments to merchants on all networks. Enjoy best value and total security with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
To that woman who's always on the go, always on her feet, we say Ayeko. Orca Deco has a special offer to celebrate them because mothers are priceless. Get 20% off all recliner chairs and sofa sets and big discounts on all home accessories. Let's celebrate our mothers in style. Visit Orca on Spintex Road and Accra Mall today.
Electroland Ghana Limited is giving its May Day promotion in all its shops and authorized dealers across Ghana. Grab a Samsung Full HD 32-inch LED TV for just 2,349 Ghana cedis. Get our discounted media tabletop fridge at 1,999 cedis. Buy a TCL UHD 4K Smart Android 55-inch LED TV at 6,299 Ghana cedis and get a free Nasco 5-burner cooker. Mayday promotion near good. Get a Nasco 90-liter top freezer at 1,699 Ghana cedis. And if you're looking for top quality dishwashers, gas hobs, chimney knots, and electric hobs, Electrolux got you with exciting discounts as well. Rush now. Terms and conditions apply. For further information, call 050-315-9739. Electroland Ghana Limited, home of luxury and affordable appliances.
All right, wow, time flies. It's 7:45, and it's time for Food for Thought with Uncle Ibu White. Uncle Ibu, good morning.
Handsome. Handsome.
Uncle Ibu, how are you?
Well, I'm doing good.
We thank God.
It's a change to see you.
Hey, yes, I thought you might like a bit of variety this morning.
I like what you're wearing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Looks quite good on you.
Me that's it, yes.
What's the latest mischief you've been up to?
Oh, me, I've been.
Oh, you've been a good boy.
Very well behaved, Uncle. You'll be very proud.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You'll be very proud.
Miracles still happen.
Right. Yes, Uncle Ibu.
I miss you. It pains me to say it, but I also have to say that I miss you.
Well, it gladdens me to hear it, Uncle Ibu. I miss you too. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been. Anyway, you are going to like this.
Hey.
Yeah, you're going to like this. I wish Gorgeous was with you and also Winston, because this is something that we can talk about, make it a topic for Friday.
Oh, okay.
So just pay attention to it, and then at the end of it, let me hear. No, I know what your comments will be, but let's let it go.
Become predictable.
Last night, I had the privilege and honor of being with the Youth Fellowship of Nativity Presbyterian Congregation at La. The youth of La Nativity are very lively and have been blessed with great leaders over the years. I was asked to speak on the topic, what boys would like to tell girls and what girls would like to tell boys. Could you so make a note? I would like to hear what you like to tell. Tell the very few girls who have come through your life. Very few. So this morning, I want to share a gist of the presentation that I made. So let me begin with what boys would like to tell girls. Number one, I am not as deliberate as you are, so cut me some slack. When a woman does anything, she puts a lot of thought into it. A woman gives whatever she's going to wear, for instance, very careful consideration. When a woman says anything to you, she intended to say it to you, and she meant it to have the effect it has on you. And because women are that intentional and deliberate, they think boys are also deliberate. The truth is, boys are not that deliberate. For instance, when it comes to what to wear, a boy tends to wear what is within easy reach after he has come out of the bathroom. A woman may struggle with a decision as to what to wear, but at least some thought goes through it. So when a girl gets offended by a statement a boy makes to her, she may just be wasting her pain. The chances are that he did not mean it, and will not even remember what he had said. Number 2, boys are simple, so don't complicate us and don't complicate our relationship. Girls tend to overthink their relationship with boys and end up getting it wrong. In my active days in counseling, one of the frequent inquiries was, Brother White, if a boy says this to you, what does he mean? And the girl comes to ask this question after spending days trying to analyze that casual statement the boy made to her. They are often shocked when they discover that there was nothing deeper than what she heard. Boys are very simple, and it will make life easier for both men and women if women understood that. If you want to know how simple we are, just look at our anatomy. Everything that matters to us hangs outside. Number 3, we enjoy the admiration of girls. Whether we are married or not, whether we are young or we are old, whether we are dating or not. Indeed, we often do what we do just to be admired. And the important thing is that the more you express admiration for us, the more we do for your admiration. So, sweetheart, keep the praises and the positive comments flowing. Number 4, we spell love as respect. If you don't respect a boy, you cannot tell him that you love him. So, those are 4 of the few things a boy would love to tell a girl. Now, let's quickly go to what girls would love to tell boys. Now, note, the boys had 4 points. Let's see how many points the girls will have. Number 1, we are emotional, so just deal with it. One of the most difficult things about girls that boys struggle with is the fact that women are emotional and seem to process everything through their emotions first. Most boys run away from the women in their lives when they get emotional. But that is what women are. It is not a weakness, and it is not undesirable. It is different, and boys need to learn to cope with it. Number 2, I am intelligent. Please don't underestimate just how intelligent I am. In fact, the chances are that I may be more intelligent than you, so don't treat me as if I am not smart. Remember that when it comes to playing mind games, I can outplay you every time, and so don't even try. Number 3, and again, these are the points of the girls, what girls would like to tell boys. Number 3, I value connection. So, listen, buy me a house, buy me a car, but stay emotionally unavailable to me, and someone who brings me flowers and makes time for me and makes connection with me will snatch me from your hands. In fact, he will not have to snatch. I will leave you for him. So show your love in thanks and gifts, but ensure that we keep our connection. Number 4, I spell love as attention. If you love me, pay me attention. It's as simple as that. Remember that if you do not pay me the attention I need, you create problems for me, since another man giving me attention then becomes more attractive. So, notice me. Give me attention. Compliment me any chance you get, because there is nothing as too much nice compliments for a girl. Number 5, I value trust and honesty. I want to trust you. I need to trust you. So be honest with me. And again, remember, don't play games with me because it offends me. And don't try to lie to me because you are a man. You are not that good at lying. Besides, you forget your lies too quickly and easily. Number 6, I talk to think and put things in perspective. So don't say to me that I talk too much. What you see as me talking is me working things out. I talk to vent, but also to get a perspective on a matter. You, as a boy, goes to hide in a cave to think. I think by venting, especially if it is a very important matter. Number 7, say it. Talk to me. Let me know what you think of me today. What you said at the wedding 5 years ago needs to be renewed every day. So say it. Number 8, I may be earning good money, but it is always nice and romantic for you to allow me to chop some of your money. So hey, don't be chisel and be generous with me. So those are very few of the things boys will like, of the many things girls would like boys to know.
Very few.
And if you wonder why the girls have 8 points and the boys have only 4, the answer is very simple. Boys just don't like to talk.
Oh, wow. I love this. And you're right. What a great topic it will make for discussion.
Yeah, on Friday.
So, do you know what I want to tell girls?
Okay, go ahead.
We are not as experienced at saying no as you are. I mean, from puberty, girls are saying no all the time because boys are always approaching them, asking them out and, asking for their time and attention and company. So they get very good at saying no. But nobody asks us anything. Oh. So we are always pursuing until we become, matured, economically viable. That's when we also start getting attention. And by that time, we have no experience of saying no. So,
could you trust me? It is not for lack of experience. It's for lack of desire. We just don't want to say no. We just don't want to say no. That is why, that prayer Jesus said, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
The body is weak.
Only a boy will pray that prayer. A woman doesn't need to pray that prayer.
Because they have experience. Anyway, thank you so much, Uncle Ibo. That was really food for thought.
Could you, if what's my car, if you're not car,
my car is free. Thank you so much. Uncle Ibo returns on Thursday with even more food for thought. Wow, lots to think about there. Okay, well, today on the Super Morning Show,
we are in the era of dumsor, which is profoundly different from dumsor. Dumsor, as inflicted on Ghanaians, has only happened as characterized His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's governance. He is the only president on record that for 4 years that he reigned, for 4 years that he ruled, for 4 years that he governed, there was doom. If the non-partisan colleague says that now it's worse, then I don't know where his realities lie.
Yeah, so where do your realities lie? Is it dumsor or dumsor? Use the hashtag JoySMS when you post on X. Social media messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa, and Malatu from Ernest Chemist. Malatu, power over malaria. It's also brought to you by GTP, Lifestyled, and Rapinol. When the pain is too much to bear, grab Rapinol from Danex Ayrton PLC. Rapinol, the rapid pain reliever. Now, fraudsters are on the loose again, luring bank customers via phone calls, SMS, or emails and defrauding them. They always claim to be bank staff who are assisting you in your banking transactions. They usually sound so genuine that you could easily fall prey by giving out vital information on your bank account, debit, or credit card, based on which they will defraud you. To stay safe, customers are advised never to share password, PIN, OTP, CW, 16-digit card number, or any other personal information with anyone, whether remotely or face-to-face. It does not matter how convincing, genuine, or professional the person may sound or the message may seem. Avoid any emails or text messages that require you to click a link. hang up on any caller who starts asking for your personal card or bank details. Report any suspicious SMS, email, or phone call to the EcoBank Contact Center and delete such messages at once. Always verify third-party apps and websites before using your bank card for transactions. Call EcoBank toll-free on 0800 003 225 when in doubt or when you feel insecure. All right, Business Minute coming up in just a moment. In fact, we have it now, and it comes to you by the kindness of Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Waika Recapital together towards tomorrow.
Good morning and welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. Anointed Electricals, the generator experts, and Waika Recapital together towards tomorrow. IMF has revealed that it is confident of having its board meeting June this year to approve and disburse some $360 million to Ghana to follow some significant progress made by Ghana on finalizing an agreement with the bilateral creditors on restructuring of more than $5 billion debt. The city's perennial depreciation and sharp fall in its value in recent times is a major driver for the exit of some companies from Ghana. That's according to the Food and Beverage Association. The more oil marketing companies are expected to adjust prices at the pumps from this morning. It's coming after mixed reviews of the pumps last week, led by market leader Grow. And that's all for the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, Anointed Electricals, generator experts, and Waika Recapital together towards tomorrow.
Right. Now, Waika Recapital is a multinational fund management company regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Waika Recapital has experience in fund management and investment banking, and they have over the years helped their customers to thrive by enabling them achieve their lifetime financial goals. Waika Recapital invests funds in ways that create a positive future for its customers, their families, and businesses, and offers corporate finance and advice. In these ways, Waika Recapital helps customers to create the best life. You too can create your best life. Just speak to Waika Recapital today on 050-1577-546. You can find their offices on the 4th floor of Golf House opposite the Ghana Standards Authority in Accra. Go to waikarecapital.com for more information. Waika Recapital, together towards tomorrow. Some messages. We're back after these.
Across Africa, a new era has begun, shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Today, we are making a brighter tomorrow, built by our dreams and our energy. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future. A Pan-African future, together. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
Since 1966, we have defined our fashion identity with pride. Our style stems from our pride in the country of our birth and in the diverse symbols that unite us as Ghanaians. From these symbols come the new GTP New Style Collection, created to celebrate our identity as Ghanaians. Me free Ghana, I wear GTP. I am made in Ghana. Get the GTP Ghana Month collection, available at all accredited GTP dealers nationwide, the GTP retail store in Osu, or online at shop.gtpfashion.com. Check the authenticity of any GTP fabric you purchase by matching the code on the edge of the fabric with the code on the label. GTP. Life. Style.
Joy, joy, joy FM. I love this station.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy.
budget, then Electroland Ghana Limited has just made it easy and affordable with their Mother's Day bundle promo. Now, with just 1,999 Ghana cedis, you can get a Nasco gas stove, a kettle, a juice maker, home theater, and fan in their Mame Pa bundle. Show Mame she is your one and only with their Udemufwa bundle. Love it. It starts from 3,999 Ghana cedis, and your mom will get a Nasco electric hot pot, gas stove, kettle, blender, washing machine, and fan. For 7,999 Ghana cedis, you get LED digital satellite TV, a tabletop fridge, a gas cooker, a chest freezer, an electric hot pot, microwave, iron fan, gas stove, and a voltage regulator. Each bundle is a heartfelt gift of affordability, luxury, affordable luxury, to appreciate your mother. Call 050-315-9739 for further inquiries. Terms and conditions apply. All right, now Anointed Engineering Services Limited is all about sales of ultra-silent generators from 5 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They will undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generators. They also stock genuine spare parts of all kinds of various generators and also do generator rental. They have branches across the country. You can find their latest branches in Amrehia, Frims Oil on the main Adenta Dodua Road. In East Legon, they are on Lagos Avenue Road, opposite opposite Tom Rick Hotel. In Tema, you'll find them at Tema General Hospital, Community 9, just after the overhead. And in Kaswa, they are off the Weja Kaswa Road near Simaf Cement Depot. They're also in Odoko, where they have their head office at number 77 Anointed House, which is off the Odoko Malam Road in Accra. The hotline is 0243 480 334. You need to call these guys as soon as you can. All right, it's time now for Insurance Today, which is brought to us by Enterprise Insurance at 100, celebrating our legacy, securing your future.
Insurance Today is a public education service by Enterprise Insurance. Ensure you speak with your insurance broker or agent before making any insurance decisions.
Welcome to Insurance Today. I'm Barbara Taylor. Let's talk you through a few of those things that your standard motor insurance would not cover. A basic motor insurance policy does not include the cost of customized parts, modifications and upgrades to your vehicle. Equally, you would not be covered for intentional damage to your car or another driver's property, as it is somewhat dishonest. Keep in mind that your motor insurance policy will only compensate up to the limit set in the policy you have taken, even if the damage incurred or the liability to another party that has been incurred is above that limit. Another thing your basic motor insurance policy does not cover would be property, like electronic gadgets and jewelry left in your car if they are stolen. Damage incurred while you are performing driving stunts and routine vehicle repairs or maintenance are also not covered. It is advisable not to use your car for commercial activity without a commercial policy cover. Often, however, you can add on some things not included in a standard policy in order to cover extra risks. At Enterprise Insurance, the vital extras have already been taken into consideration for you. From the Enterprise third party only, third party fire and theft, to the third party amplified, comprehensive and comprehensive extra, your motor insurance necessities are well catered for. On this note, we round off our talk on motor insurance. Join us again when we return with a new exciting subject. Email us at insurancetoday@myenterprisegroup.io or WhatsApp us at 0548 231149.
Enterprise, your advantage. Waikari Capital. We are a multinational fund management company regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Our aim is to help our customers thrive by enabling them to achieve their lifetime financial goals while investing their funds in ways that create a positive future for them, their families, and their businesses. In this way, we help them to create the best life. Speak to us today. Call us on 050-157-7546 or 050-157 7547. Visit www.wikarecapital.com. Wika Capital, together towards tomorrow.
Hey, Cashman.
Yeah.
Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is spoiled too. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with an excellent track record in the sales and repairs of generator sets in Accra to come and repair for me.
Oh, is it Anointed Electricals?
Yeah.
Anointed Electricals deals in quality and genuine generators with high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator set even if you didn't buy from them.
Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra.
Oh, how?
Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel. And that's why Nana is calling us.
Okay.
Yes. If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534 or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after-sales service.
Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go.
Gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Now which kind life where I never see? I carry God so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the commas. Original no